Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Doing the Most, which is the Premier League show. Premier League Game Week 29 is where myself and Ahmed and all of the my bad and all the great people in the comments we discuss 5 different categories. People, bear with me 1 second, people.
All right, that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. You look I ain't me too tough. Yeah, calm.
Yeah.
Like say over laptop. But yeah, it is the Premier League show, people, where myself and Ahmed, like I stated, and you lot in the comments, there's 5 different categories. So we will pick nominations for each of the 5 categories. We pick 4 nominations. Myself and Ahmed and yourselves will discuss the nominations. Then I will run a poll on each category, and then the winner of that category discuss the category, and then we pick a winner. Well, the poll, you lot in the chat actually pick the winners, and then we go from there. Of course, if you super chat, people, if you do super chat, then that is the winner of the category. The 5 different categories are the most unforgettable goal, the most unpredicted result, the most unacceptable error, the most under the cosh manager, and the most untouchable manager. But that's not over the overall season, people. It's legit just this last weekend just gone. That's all we are including it. So we're not including the entire thing because people, I know there's new people in the chat all the time. People always get it mistaken and be like, how have you put such and such in most untouchable manager and he's there at the bottom of the league? Because we're talking solely from this weekend's games just gone. So I'll run through that again. Big up to everyone in the chat as always. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Please share this across all the socials as well. And on top of those 2 things, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. We have recently hit 6K. So let's get up to 7K people. Road to 7,000 subscribers as well. How many subs are we on currently? We are on 6,163. So we're looking for 2 more. Get us to 6,165. But before we continue with the show, Ahmed, my brother, how you doing? How
I'm
you doing?
I'm doing good, you know what I mean? Just Ramadan, all my, you know what I mean?
Love
Just
that.
like Ramadan cantation, you know what I'm saying? No, just kidding. You know, no, I'm doing good, man. All good, all blessed. I hope you are as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good, man. Oh, yeah. Apologies on the lateness of this show as well, people. That is solely on me. But yo, we are here. What does my Don Matisse say? Lateness is greatness. So we are
Exactly.
here. Big up to everyone in the chat. Of course, at the end of the show as well, we'll answer any Premier League questions you lot have. And to United for Life, who says, big up Flawless. Why is it when I want to send a super chat, YouTube shows a message? Unfortunately, this feature isn't yet available in your region. Do you know how to solve this? So this just means that wherever you are in your region, the super chat option is not available. Prime said it, but for United for Life, get a VPN, which are very cheap. I have a VPN. I think it works out like £3 a month, something like that. So you can get a VPN, and then that way, if you want a super chat, which is much appreciated, then and that's the way you can do it. Same for the membership as well. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Big up to Dennis the Great, who says big up Flawless and the man them and the chat.
Big
Large
up.
up to you. Jason says, did you block my other account, Flawless? What's your other account called? Because I did unblock everybody. I think it was like the start of February. So everybody got unblocked. Everybody got released from the Sarcasm City jail. So if you're back in the jail, you said something because you won't get blocked for no reason. That's all I say. LFC for the double says big up Flawless in the chat. Big up to you. Big up to Malcolm as always. Hey, big up my G. Out of context, Sarcasm City. You know what I'm saying? It says gang gang. Big up
Don't,
to
you're not
you.
catching me lacking, big man. You get me? Nah, just joking.
Big up Black Diamond as well. Famous words. Big up. He says like, share, subscribe, support your quality channel as you continue to get brilliant content on a consistent basis. Facts. Big up United as well. Who says big up. Hey, Alam, you're my guy, but I will block you if this hashtag Veghorse Day on Wednesday. That is an awful
Oi,
hashtag.
Waggy Day, yeah?
That is
Is it
awful,
saying?
isn't it?
Waggy
Yeah.
Day.
Waggy Day in it. Yeah. Hilarious, isn't it? This guy. Look at this guy in it. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy
It's
in it.
easier. It's too
Look at
easy, man.
this guy, you know. Look at
TW, Waggy
that.
Wednesdays. Waggy
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
I was trying to
Oh,
think of one for one of your players, but I'm tired. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
LFC for the
man.
double.
Just down there.
Jalde, and I do fucks with Jalde. It's fire. I'm not gonna lie. Before you start, Flawless, how'd you feel about Gary Neville saying he would take Veghorst over Cristiano Ronaldo? He's spot on. It just sounds funny as a statement, but when you actually look at it, yes, you would take Veghorst over Cristiano Ronaldo. Are either of them good enough for Manchester United? Absolutely not. Veghorst, who's been better this season for Manchester United? Veghorst. Vegas has been better for Manchester United than Cristiano Ronaldo in the season 2022/23. That's just the facts. That's just the facts of the matter.
The problem, the thing is, yeah, Weghorst is giving you something that is much needed for the team. Ronaldo's not going to give
Well,
you that. It's simple as
that's
that.
it. that's just what it is. So yeah, he's right. I did see it pop up on my YouTube, but I've not actually watched the video. But yeah, I watch it. But Gary Neville's spot on.
Yep.
But Ronaldo stands won't like that. That's the crazy part. Crazy part.
Mhm.
Football CFC says, Ahmed, it's looking like that one of Nagelsmann or Enrique will end up with the Chelsea job. Who's the best fit for you? Who's the best fit for you?
Slow your waters, I'd say, because apparently they're interviewing Poch tomorrow. So we're gonna find out tomorrow, I think, more than likely, once you know who's done in it. But I said for me, Nagelsmann obviously is a good option. Pochettino, I would actually like him, but the issue with Pochettino is that is the Tottenham link in it, Rob. These fans, man, they're like, oh, we can't get an ex-Tottenham manager. Ain't no way we can't get a bottler. You know what? He's sitting on the bridge. You know what I mean? Yeah, the TT, Hazard ended his career, or like that. That's what they would say. You know what I mean? Like these guys. So, but Pochettino would actually, I think, work best for this team. I can't lie to you, man. He actually work best for the team.
First, I think it is. I think the problem is that there's no Chelsea. There's no standout candidate
That's what I'm
currently.
saying
But
to you. If
go.
the thing is that when we went for Mourinho in 2003, 2004, you could have made the argument he'd only won what the Champions League with Porto, right?
Yeah.
Is he wasn't he was untested elsewhere. Only Liga NOS with the UCL. So when he came to Chelsea, he didn't have that much of a big thing about him. We were just known as a special one, literally. So you
Yeah,
could
because of
make the
what he did, because what he
yeah,
had done, because he won the UEFA Cup at Porto
yeah,
the
it's
year
something
before.
to
For those that don't know, that's what the Europa League used to be called for younger
yes,
watchers.
yeah.
So he won the Europa League, and then the next year he won the Champions League alongside both leagues as well. So he
Yeah,
was the special one. He burst, like he legit burst onto the scene. Everyone was like, "Yo, who's this guy that's just
that's what
just picked
that's
up a Champions League with Paul?" Well, go on, carry on.
exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of these guys right now we're seeing, they're just like either burst into the scene, maybe have one or two cups. You can even make the argument Tuchel was another one that he took a chance on because he'd won the league on, and that's pretty much it.
Mhm.
In Germany, he didn't want the DFB Pokal, so we are gonna have to take a bet on someone eventually. And Enrique
Facts.
for me, I can't, man, because the problem with Enrique is there's only plan A. There's no. It's literally like what has happened right now in Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp.
Mhm.
It's just that it's high pressing, Highline FC. That's it.
No
With him,
facts.
it's going to be the same sort of. It's not the same style of football, of course, but that will be what he will live and die by. And when you're trying to win the league, the Premier League, you need to have more than option A. You need to have option B, option C at times.
Yeah. And what Prime said he's dropped in the group chat is in regards to the Chelsea Liverpool game tomorrow. But it seems this is reports that Liverpool have a number of players missing. So they're saying Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah amongst those who could miss out.
Okay.
Interesting.
Van Dijk's
That's
ducking
big.
the
That
down
interesting.
smoke, yeah? What's that? Trent ducking the Mudrick smoke, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that what I'm
That's what
saying?
you're that's
The
what
new
you're
manager
saying,
bounce,
Ahmed.
they get scared about the new manager bounce, innit? It's that Bruno's got them in the shaking the beats. Is that, I'm joking, yeah. It's
You're a
not.
joke, man. You're a joke, man. Yes, Jez, what you saying, family? You good?
I'm good. What you saying?
Oh, bless, man.
Big
I'm
up,
just
guys.
here being shameless per usual. You know how it is, man. You know how it is. United A says, Flawless, do you think Bruno is good enough to win the league? No, not as a first team starter. No. If he is, like, the three players in front of him in terms of the two wide players and the striker and the two midfielders after him, behind him, sorry, all have to be better. And he's got to be he got to be the Jordan Henderson of the team, basically, is what I'm saying. Like the play, he has to be. You look at the squad and go. You look at the first 11 and go, yeah, he's one of the worst. Like the discourse on Bruno is crazy. When, like I've stated before, there's no difference between his performance against Newcastle and the performance against Fulham, apart from the fact he scored a penalty and then scored a goal against 9 men. And then I was on Saeed's show and people were giving him a rating of 7 or 8. Like, did you not watch the game? But some people, some fans can't look past GNA. Just because you get a goal and an assist doesn't mean you've played well. Same way you can be man of the match without a goal or assist. It doesn't go hand in hand. Like, it really does not. Bruno's just not good. Like I said, that's why you're seeing so much mental gymnastics surrounding him and people trying to defend him. And I refuse to do that. I'll give him credit when he plays well. I'll criticize him when he plays poorly, despite my thoughts on him on a footballer. And me and Ivorian will discuss that in detail. We'll discuss Jadon Sancho as well. De Gea, that's another one. Because it is hey, this guy with Havertz up front talking about attackers. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Shut up and
I'm used to bus, innit? You
Eh?
know what I mean? I'm always used to bus, but you know what I'm saying? You guys, you just bringing some new bus every single time. You know what I mean? That
We're
guy
bringing
was
some
number
new
two.
what?
New bus every single time. You know what I mean? Smart Sancho, soon to be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We just went out Anthony. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm multiple conversations happening already.
All right.
You know,
Anyways, people, yeah, go on, carry on. Get your next joke off, innit? You already 0 from 4, so go on, get your next joke off.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know, the winger that you got in, yeah, it was 72 million. Was it 72 or 75 that you got?
70, I think it was 70, man. I think it was 70. Yeah,
It doesn't
certainly
matter.
on
But
that.
anyway, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's like similar on Havertz. So, like,
Yeah.
the guy you actually brought in to become like your winger next to, next to Rashford, clearly flopping.
Yeah, it's some comfortable conversations. And tomorrow, me and Ivorian on the Man United podcast
I
today,
can admit
actually,
Havertz is a
are going
flop.
to
You know
talk
what I
about
mean?
it.
I
We're
can
going to
admit
talk
Havertz
about it.
is a
Oh yeah,
flop.
I don't defend Sancho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just not hearing it from you with Havertz up top and in
No,
11th
no, no, no.
place.
Wait. I say that Havertz is a flop. I can say that. I can say Ziyech is a
No,
flop.
I'm
Yeah.
saying that about Sancho though. You know what I'm saying? I've never defended
I'm
Sancho
talking
in
about,
terms of his
Modric,
performances on the
fam.
pitch.
Yo,
We
steady
ain't
on,
gonna
mate.
get
Steady
to
on, mate.
Madrid.
Listen, steady on, mate. Yeah, I say anything
That's
else.
it,
Go
hey.
on, go on.
Uncomfortable compass, isn't it?
Listen,
Hey.
hey.
Right.
Mm.
Well, we're gonna
Hey,
get
what?
into all that. Yeah, go on, just say what you're gonna say before we get into the show. Go on.
Now I was just saying from like Modric from like what we doing? Like I understand if you've gone after Anthony and Sancho, but like yo, I mean Modric cost more money than Sancho. That's the ironic part.
Don't worry, man. He'll definitely come good in it. You know, I'm not too worried. I think from like obviously the shooting stuff, yeah, obviously wasn't great, yeah. But
And the first
from
touch,
listen, but
the
I
first touch
feel
is hella.
the listen, we can still improve our touch in it. You know what I mean? While
Hey,
you're still young.
not if you do deadlifts.
Listen.
Not if you do deadlifts every time, fam. And I see a training video.
Listen, I saw, but as I was saying in Madrid, I feel like from like when he's actually on the wing, like attacking, he actually does seem like he can do a job there. And like he's assist wise, I like what I see from him. But you know, I saw there's like some breaking thing about Spalletti being interviewed for a job. I can't lie to you, I like that idea. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Spalletti?
The
Who is
The
it?
United
Napoli
manager.
manager.
Okay.
I like that idea, man. I like the idea about that one still.
You know what
Okay.
it is with Spalletti though?
Go on.
I
Talk
respect
about
what
it.
he's doing this season with the Napoli team, but I do think there's a sense of overachievement, and I do think there's a sense of overachievement with the team. Well, like, because I saw the Spalletti link as well to my club, I was like, nah, I don't really feel it. Like, you know what is? You know what Spalletti? It's like he's hitting like the time in his career where, like, as a manager, and like he's doing well, and it looks like he's gonna win the league title. But I'll be honest, I'm like, nah, fam.
Can't lie to you, man. AC man, they spliffed them up. You know, they put them in a spliff. It's
Yeah,
not
ain't they
really.
far behind them in Serie A though?
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
facing in the Champions League. But they're
they
facing
are
in the
way
Champions
far
League.
behind, way far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first. Well, like I said, people doing the most. It is the Premier League show where there is 5 categories. Myself, Ahmed, Jez, and the rest of you wonderful people in the chat will all pick suggestions. Then I will run a poll with 4 nominations, and then I let you lot vote for 5-10 minutes. Whoever wins the poll will win that category. If you super chat in one of the categories, people, that is the winner. But then if someone super chats the same amount or more than your super chat, then that is then the winner. And even if it's not one of the categories, I mean, it's not one of the nominations. So for instance, say we have most untouchable manager, and someone wants to bring it as Ten Hag. If Ten Hag's obviously not going to make the list, but if someone super chats 199 and says it's Ten Hag, guess what? Ten Hag wins it that week. I mean, wins it. That's how it works, people. That's how it works. So many managers got sacked, so this is going to be new. Was on untouchable manager list. We've had Potter so many times on the show. We've had Conte so many times on the show. Now they're both gone.
You had Rodgers,
Now
you
they're
had
both
Vieira
gone.
back in the day.
Yeah. We had
man.
so many. You had so many. It's crazy. And you like bump up the likes as well before we continue, man. Bump up the likes. Rap 19 likes. There's over 40 of you lot locked in. Let's get up to 30 likes, man. Let's get up to 30 likes and subscribe. We're only looking for 2 new subscribers. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. And I know some of you lot are not getting notifications when we go live. So follow the Sarcasm City TV Twitter and Instagram, and then turn the notification on. That's at Sarcasm City TV on both, because every time we go live, I post on there, because YouTube does not want to send out notifications to everybody, and I don't know why. Go on, Jez. What was you going to say before we get going?
Nah, but remember the period from where like each week from it would be like Lampard.
Yeah.
Well,
I do remember
it was.
Lampard had it. Yeah.
Well, Lampard was just cleaning up their shit every week. From fuck me.
And to LFC, I mean, Sleeping Dragon, yeah, it's not at you. If you've already subbed, then cool. I'm talking to the new people who haven't subbed, because there's always new people watching, which is great, who are not in the comment section, who I know haven't hit the subscribe button. So make sure you do, because it helps the channel grow. The more the channel grows, the more content we can do, people. know what I'm saying? The more regular shows we can do. So let's start it anyway. You lot in the chat, it's from this. So most unforgettable goal from this weekend just gone. Most unforgettable goal. Get your predictions in the chat, please. Give us your list. Sorry, give us your list in terms of most unforgettable goals in the Premier League from this weekend. What are you saying, Ahmed? Most unforgettable goal.
Michael Keane. You know what I mean? I like that goal that he scored right there.
Keane's
You know what I
goal
mean?
was a banger. Keane's
Bro,
goal was a
that
banger.
is
That's
how
true.
I cannot get over the fact that 78% possession for Everton. Oh my
That's
god, they were
crazy. Is
10
that how
men.
much they had?
For
Jesus.
10 men in the
That,
last
I
15
think at
minutes of the
some point I saw a graphic. At some point it was like 87% possession, then 13% for Tottenham in like last 5 minutes. At some point in the second half, I think.
That is
First half, I don't
crazy.
know.
They had 10 men. That's
That
crazy,
is
you know.
crazy.
They had 10 men at that time. It was at one point where they had 10 men before Tottenham got
That
Lucas
is
Moura got red
crazy.
carded.
That is crazy. But
Yo.
unforgettable goal, Keane. Any others that stand out to you?
I got one. I got one.
Watkins,
Go on,
another
Ninjas.
one.
When
Yeah.
Cucurella and Nigga Body couldn't control it, and then Watkins went through.
Watkins' goal was a goodie. Wait, I'm saying Watkins. What you lot saying in the chat? You man are saying Keane. I've got Keane's on the list as well. You know who scored a banger? The player for what's his name? Bournemouth. Let me get his name, man. He scored an absolute screamer.
What, you mean Mitoma?
No.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Oh,
What's
sorry,
his
Bournemouth.
name?
Tavernier.
Tavernier. The left foot from the edge of the box.
Yeah,
Absolute
that
whipped
was,
it.
I guess in this. Yeah, I
Whipped
remember that
it.
goal.
So you man saying Watkins? We're saying Tavernier. We got Keane. Any others? More. Let us know in the chat, people. Get your nominations in.
What about the one goal? The ball with the top and then Mitoma finished them.
We can say that's another shout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Keep
Mitoma,
going.
I thought was pretty good. I can't lie. Yeah.
Matoma, yeah. Any others?
I'm trying to think of like any others.
Watkins. I've got Matoma's on there.
What about no? That's not even a good goal.
Let me see. I thought what's it called? Yeah, we mentioned Keane's. I thought Mateta's goal was good actually. I thought Mateta's the take was nice. The Palace goal against Leicester. I thought that was a good goal. And Pereira's goal as well in the same game. The way he's lashed it with the right foot. I thought that was a goodie. Yeah, go on.
What about McGinn's goal? What was that?
McGinn. Yeah,
McGinn's
McGinn.
goal.
How do we forget about your lot? Yeah, McGinn's goal. That was a banger.
I mean, there was like two bangers from like
McGinn.
that was crazy.
So on this, I've got Keane, I've got Taverniers, I've got Watkins, I've got McGinn's. But you lot, any more? Right, the poll's out, people. Go vote on the poll. But any more?
No,
this week of football had like hella bangers.
There was some banging goals. Like I said, Pereira's goal was good.
Compared to not the week before, this week had like full of like good goals in it.
100%. But yeah, I thought Pereira's goal for Leicester was a banger. I thought that was good. Podence, the way he's lifted it, I thought that was a good goal.
That was good. That was actually good.
Podence's goal was good because if he hits that low, like that's the only place he can score. To cut in on your right foot and do that, score a goal. I thought that was good. We mentioned Watkins and McGinn. Both those two goals against Chelsea were very. The way people were trying to criticize Kepa for the McGinn goal, I'm like, it hit. It hit the inside netting of the goal. Like, there's no way Kepa's at fault for that. Not a chance. Yeah, go on.
Go ahead,
No, I was just saying, like, like I don't hear. There's more chance you can probably maybe play Kepa for the first goal, but second goal, no, dog.
Huh?
Good strike from good strike.
Hey, you lot get voting on the poll as well, please. Get voting on the poll. Currently Keane at 50%. Oh, this shit's moving. All right, cool. I let that. You lot continue to vote, even if you're not in the comment section. Vote, so then we can pick a winner. And of course, it's like for now, for instance, if someone super chatted a goal that we hadn't mentioned, say someone mentioned, I don't know, the Ivan Toney's goal, for example, that would then be the winner. This is how it works. But yeah, let us know, people. And Prime said it there, man. Make sure you said flawless voice. Follow Sarcasm City TV on Instagram. Yes, follow Sarcasm City TV on Twitter as well. I don't want to hear anybody talking about I didn't get notified by YouTube. Follow the socials. Then that way you get notified. Turn on the notifications on Twitter. Turn on the Instagram story notification on the Instagram. And then that way you'll get notified. Yeah, the Keane goal was a banger. Don't get mistaken.
They gave that man too much space, though. They gave him so much space just to shoot, bro. Literally. Well, you know.
Hey, you know what it was? They saw the reason go and said, fuck it. I was devastated when I saw the reason the lineup. I said, like, bro, why is Fraser not starting?
I think they were kind of just like, it's Michael Keane. I think if that's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that was like, if that was Damari Gray,
if it's the Mari Gray, they're like, oh shit, that's the Mari Gray. Like he
They're
can
not-
like we've seen him rap one. He rapped one. I think it was at the MT against
well,
City.
he had like hella
like,
bang on outside the
Yeah.
goal.
Like that's what it is. But Keane, like when I first seen it, I thought it took a deflection. Like when
Yeah.
it's gone in, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely took. And I'm like, no, he's just hit that absolutely clean. Do I think it's better than Tavernia's goal? No, I just don't think you lot in the chat have seen it. That goal was a banging goal for Bournemouth.
Yeah, I've seen
Edge
it.
of the box, the way he's wrapped that with his left foot round. Like if Mahrez scores that, we're waxing lyrical about it.
100. So
I made you erase the McGinn goal from your memory, says Nuno.
I don't really care, mate. I don't care. You know.
Oh
what
yeah,
I mean?
because
It is what it
Potter's
is.
gone. That's why now. That's
why
why.
don't you care,
You
man?
move on. You move on, man. You know what I mean? We take
But
the
hey,
L's and
you
move on.
were speaking a lot when the talk about the Keane section there. Then no, you don't want to talk.
Listen,
All you want to talk
listen.
about. Hey,
I'll
all
give
you want
first
to
things first. I'll give McKinney.
Hey,
I'll
I'm
always
saying,
give
like-
I'll give the striker. I'll give like the midfielder, obviously.
Hey, all I gotta say is, man. Hey, if you talk, like, be prepared to talk about your team as well.
Listen, I'm prepared to talk about my team. At the end of the day, we took the L. McGinn's goal was really good. Shout out also what's his name? Whose name just escaped my mind. The striker's
Tavernier.
goal. No, for the other
Mattel.
guy. The other Aston Villa guy that scored the
Oh,
goal.
Watkins. You know his name, man. Ollie
No,
Watkins, man.
it escaped my mind. That's why I said it escaped my mind.
Fairs.
Ollie Watkins, obviously, you know, he scored the first goal, which was a nice chip.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, man, Chelsea Football Club. You know what I mean? So I can't really say anything else other than that. You know what I mean? Our new manager's getting cussed out, getting called a 42-year-old virgin. So you know what I mean?
That's crazy. That. Yeah, I'm saying that's crazy. That's crazy. To me, Tavernier goal was the best goal. Keane at 65%. Tavernier got 10%. Watkins 5%. McGinn 20%. Hey, you know what you lot need to do? Would be showing up. Actually, watch all the goals. I know you lot ain't seen all the goals. You lot just big club bias is ridiculous.
100. Like, remember, there was a period when managers wanted to vote for Potter only.
Yeah.
Sometimes even Potter didn't even deserve it. I'll be real.
That's what I knew. And shout out to the United fans. When we got packed by Liverpool and Ten Hag didn't win most under the Kosh manager, I was like, yeah, this is hilarious. Like he legit, we did the part, he didn't win. I couldn't believe my eyes. But hey, salute to the United massive. We out here. Honorable mention for Eze's goal. Because it came back off the goalkeeper. No, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, we're not blaming Lloris for that Keane goal. That's not on Lloris. That's not on
No.
It's Tavernier. My bad, Nuno. Big up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Tavernier's goal. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best of the bunch. Good goal though. He's wrapped that. That
was a crazy. That was a crazy. Like, did you see how the ball flew into the goal?
Did you see the way he wrapped that? If
No,
Mahrez scores that, yeah, we's waxing lyrical about Mahrez. If he
you're talking like goal of the week and shit. Like,
yeah,
that was a banger from like
100%. But I'm not blaming Lloris for the Keane goal as well. I thought the Mateta goal was good. The take and the finish was nice because that's not an easy take and an easy finish. I don't
blame Lloris. I don't blame Lloris, but I blame Lloris because he wasn't goal.
I
No
don't
other
blame
player
Lloris.
tries that. Nobody tries that when Fraser is there. I'm telling you, like when they see like the 6'6" guy, no chance.
You know what, man?
Yeah,
That guy and the long shots, man. He's becoming like Kepa against long shots.
The thing is, Lloris is not horrible with long shots like that. But the issue is like there's just no confidence from like when you see him in goal. Like everybody can just pop a shot and pray. Crazy.
No, I just feel like this season, yeah. If you pop a lot,
he's been a disgrace. But to be honest, I'll be honest. I don't remember that many long shots that he's conceded. He just conceded a hella dumb goals. This is what I would say. Not long shots, but like hella dumb ones. Like remember the City game? My God, the near post, the ball when he miscontrolled it.
The near post that was bad. The near post one was
He
bad.
cost us the game. Literally, like I need him out in the summer, fam.
I also thought the Jesus' second goal was cold. The Trossard, the build-up, the way Trossard shrugged away the defender.
That's actually a show. So kind of like the whole link build up to the goal.
Yeah. The Trossard
That's the
goal.
thing about Arsenal. Arsenal don't score like those memorable goals in terms of like also the box. They should score those really crazy team goals, innit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, as well, speaking of that, Xhaka's goal. Not so much the head, even though it was a good headed finish. The pass from Odegaard. The pass from Odegaard was incredible. The way he just floated it into him, like that is ridiculous. The City goals were just good, typical good team goals as well.
But bro, I'm sorry if I'm like that Liverpool defending and some of them, my goodness. I've seen a high line with 3 defenders from, and there's not even 3 centre backs there.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
Bro, that's you can't speak on those things, man. That's just defense
we gonna get to that.
unprinciple, man.
We gonna get to that. Hey, still over 50 of you lot locked in. We're at 29 likes. Let's go to 40 likes, people. Looking for 11 more. Get us up to 40 likes, people. 40. Subscribe as well. We've had 1 new subscriber. Get us to the subscriber mark as well. Like check 1212. We're looking for 40 likes and we're looking to get to 6,165 subscribers, people. You know what I'm saying? I answer it to anyone as well at the end of after we've run through all the categories as well. We'll answer any Premier League questions for you lot as well. So no problem. Do not worry about that. Right, where are we at? So most unforgettable goal. Yeah, Keane's won this. Keane's goal was a banger, to be honest. 68%. Keane's goal. Tavernier 11%. Watkins 4%. McGinn 18%. Okay, next one is the most unpredicted result. So we'll run through the results. Let us know in the comments. Don't pick one, like pick 2 or 3 if you do have 2 or 3 as well. So these are the results. Manchester City 4, Liverpool 1. 1 second. Yeah, Manchester City 4, Liverpool 1. Bournemouth 2, Fulham 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 2, Leicester 1, Arsenal 4, Leeds United 1, Brighton 3, Brentford 3, Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2, West Ham 1, Southampton 0, Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 0, and Everton 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. We'll go to you, Ahmed. Most unpredicted. What results there stand out to you? Give us 2 or 3 if you have 2 or 3. And yes, Tazo, Chelsea pool watch along tomorrow on the Twitch. My apologies, I didn't do the Spurs Everton one. It's because Battle of the North ran over. You know what it's like. Me and Hassam got into it. Usual shit. So yeah, we're going.
So obviously, I would say that's the better result. Not expected, you know.
True, Aston Villa result. Yeah, I agree with that.
So the next one, I would probably say, unironically, the Bournemouth result, them winning 2-1.
I agree.
And then finally, the Crystal Palace finally win the game.
But no, I would even know. I disagree with that one because it was Leicester. Now, Leicester have been an absolutely
but Crystal Palace have not won a game since last year.
Yeah, this is where
they barely.
It's kind of like one of them ones, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
that's true.
Weirdly.
They barely had. They've only had 3 shots on target before this game in the whole year.
Yeah, that's bad. Still, that's bad. Jesus Christ,
bro.
I would say,
Jez, which one stand out for you?
I would say Bournemouth Fulham for me.
Yeah.
Brighton Brentford for that to be a 6-goal thriller. I didn't see that coming.
Facts. Yeah.
Obviously Aston Villa.
Shout Villa. You know what I'm saying?
Villa won. And I'll be honest, and I didn't expect United to lose 2-0 in the manner they lost.
Oh my god, I forgot United lost 2-0.
So is that what we're saying? Let us know in the chat what you lot saying in the chat. Continue to get your nominations in.
It was the manner the way the game was, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, man, pretty much so in terms of the results. Like, Bournemouth, Fulham, Brighton, Brentford, because it was 3-3. Bournemouth to get past Fulham, Chelsea, Villa, and Newcastle United, I would say. That's fair. I think that's fair, right? I'm going to put this poll out, people. The poll is now out. Go and vote. So on the poll, most unpredicted result from the weekend, we have Bournemouth 2, Fulham 1, Brighton 3, Brentford 3, Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2, Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 0. Go vote on the poll. We have gone over 30 likes. There's over 50 of you lot in here. Get up to 40 likes. We're looking for 8 more. 40 likes, people. Again, hit the subscribe button if you are new as well. Ahmed, what would you pick? What's your actual winner, though, out of the 4?
I would have to say the Chelsea result because that was bad, man. That was just bad. And it was 2-0. You know what I mean? That's bad. United, Newcastle, you can give United leeway because you've won so many games previously. So, you get an L once is not that bad, innit? Unless it continues onwards. You know what I mean? Snowballs. So it's not too bad, if I'm being honest. But it's still hard 2-0 on it. So you can hold that. You can hold that 2-0.
Yeah. What a top place position for Chelsea.
It's a top place position for me. It's a top place position for me, you know what I mean?
Hey, second place if you go to the second half of the table.
You getting me?
Yeah, man. This guy.
Hey.
It's this guy. What you say? What you saying, Jez? What you saying? Which result is the winner for you?
It's easily the 3-3.
You know what? I think the 3-3 as well, actually. When I look at it, I'm like, that's the one I look at for me. I go, yeah. That's the most unexpected. Even though they are
Are you
unpredictable,
really
I would not
like
expect 6 goals.
Bournemouth? Is it like but
No, it
Brentford
was a
and
3-3. It was
Brighton?
Brentford. It was
Brentford.
Brighton.
Yeah,
Brentford game.
Brighton. But those guys were literally Brentford and Brighton. They're both like was it? How should I say this? Teams that are trying to go for the Conference League spot.
Yeah, they're
No,
trying
but
to
the
go
thing
for
is,
Europe.
but the thing is, but Brentford.
Go on.
But this is the thing. Brentford isn't like a team that's concedes like 3 goals just like that, unless they play like somebody much more better than them in it. And Brighton, they concede goals, but still like for that game to be like a 6-goal thriller, I didn't expect that. Maybe like a 2-2, a 1-2-1, a 1-1, but I didn't expect a 3-3. And even like last minute, like not last minute, but in the like late in the minutes in the game, McAllister gets the penalty in it.
There's a smitten in terms of if that game's 1-1 or 2-1 either way, or 1-0 to someone, we're not mentioning it. It's the fact it was a 6-goal thriller. I was not expecting. If someone's like pick where there's going to be 6 goals in this game, you're probably looking at maybe a City, Liverpool, or Arsenal Leeds. They're probably the 2 you're going to. Like, I'm not expecting 6 goals from this game. Not in the slightest. It did surprise me, but currently Bournemouth 2, Fulham 1, 33%, Brighton 3, Brentford 3, 0%, and then Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2 currently at 58%, and then Newcastle 2, Manchester United 0 at 8%. Continue to get your votes in, people. Get your votes in. While we wait for more votes, like check 1212. We're not doing what we need to do on the likes. What is this Bruno Fernandes pass completion rate? Bump up the likes, people. Get up to 40 likes. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for 7 more.
Let's not be like smart with Sancho, guys. Yeah, come on, man. We don't really be smart with Sancho.
I want to be like Modric, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, just flattering to deceive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hold that, fam.
Mate.
All right, I'm saying, innit? Don't want to be like the man who Ahmed owns his shirt. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Kai, the guy.
I do not own his shirt, as I've
cool
said
guy.
recently. I don't own his shirt. I would also like to put that on notice, lads. You know what I'm saying? I do not own his shirts.
So you don't have a shirt. That
No, I told you, it gave it away for charity.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Charity should have threw that back to you. That is outrageous. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Outrageous. Who wants that? Who wants that? You know what I'm saying? They clean your windows with it or some shit.
Oh my god. Listen, I have to do it, man. Can't be having that. Can't be having that.
Mazel. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you got a smart Sancho around, man, and you're talking about, you know what I mean, all this nonsense, you know what I mean?
Well, this nonsense. What we can talk about Ziyech, we can talk about Kai Havertz, we can talk about Mason Mount, we can talk about João Felix if you want. You know what I'm saying? Which one of your poor attackers do you want to talk about?
Talk about all of them if you want.
You know, this guy talking when your best right winger is in N'Golo Kante. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on.
Your best right winger. Look, even as he froze. Oh, I thought he froze then. He has froze. Look at the dumb look on his face. Yeah, he has. Look at his dumb face.
So shout out N'Golo, man. Shout out N'Golo first. He's a real one, innit? You know what I mean? He's out here battling. I respect it, man. I respect it. Shout out. Shout out N'Golo.
This guy's an idiot. Prime says Bournemouth at 17th and Fulham at 10th. Most unpredicted result has to be Bournemouth 2, Fulham 1. Now I hear you, Prime. That's a shout. You know what I'm saying? That's currently got 33%. Make sure you vote on the poll, Prime. Make sure you vote. I think Black Diamond's still in the building as well. But yeah, this guy a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? His best right winger is N'Golo Kante. The best left winger is
man.
Modric.
Hold that little McFred, man. Hold that little McFred still. You know what I mean? That's not my. You know what I mean? That's not my winger right there.
Yeah. You got Gallagher and Mount. Yeah. Well done, mate.
They're not gonna be here soon. So
yeah, McTominay and Fred don't play. What are we talking about?
I ain't worried, man. Those brothers, they're gonna be gone soon.
You worried, yeah? You should be worried, man. You should be very concerned.
When they're gone, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Wait till you get this. Wait till De Zerbi's taking over the job.
You what, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Chelsea, De Zerbi's not coming to Chelsea. I'm telling you that right now.
That'd be great. It would be.
De Zerbi's not too bad, to be honest, though. He's actually a good coach. So
yeah, man. Like the last Brighton manager, man. Let's go.
Yeah, the last Brighton manager was also a good coach.
Unironically, De Zerbi's good, but he's just, not Chelsea level right now, I'm afraid, mate. You know what I mean? Not Chelsea level right now.
Yeah, man. Not 11th place. You're right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, continue to bump up the likes, hit the subscribe button. What? Are you not 11th place? That's currently where you are placed in the Premier League. Am I right? In the Barclays Premier League. I don't even know if it's Barclays. Is it Barclays? What's the sponsor of the Premier League now?
It's not sponsored anymore.
Was it not sponsored, right?
It's just That's how rich now the Premier League is. They don't need the
You
Barclays.
don't even need a
Foundation.
sponsor, yo.
They
Yeah,
don't
they
need
should
the
need the
Barclays
sponsor.
tag
Hey,
anymore.
someone got to look into that. Someone defo got to like, yo, having your name on the Premier League. Like, if I had enough money, I'd do it, 100%.
Yeah, I thought no, generally, yeah, they stopped doing that. I think after 2015 or 2014.
Crazy.
So now
Yeah, at least you know what? At least you've won certain this week. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2, 53%. So you're welcome, Ahmed, man. These Chelsea, you won something this week. You know what I'm saying? Well,
we haven't won anything
well done,
yet.
man.
We need to first of all get a manager.
You won the poll, man. You won the poll. Well done. You know what I'm saying in that.
Mm.
You won the poll. All right, next one. Always a fun one. Most unacceptable error. And for those in the group chat, most unacceptable error, it must have led to a goal for the opposition. Must have led to a goal for the opposition. So it can't be the goalkeeper passed it to the opposition striker and the opposition striker put it over the bar. Must have led to a goal for the opposition. Chat to me, Ahmed. What one stand out for you?
Kuli, Babu, and Cucurella, number one. Has to be. They have to be on the rap sheet automatically. No doubt about that, man. No doubt about that at all, Chief. I really wanted to say, but because he said it has to lead to like a kind of like a goal. I wanted the Kure because the Kure was a bit stupid, let his team down by going.
We can still give him an honorable mention.
Yeah, the Kure is one of them for sure. Who is another one though? Like I'm trying to think about another one. You know the Eze goal.
Yeah, I can't blame the goalkeeper. Yeah. Luke Ayling for the penalty.
Yeah, you can blame
Arsenal.
Yeah,
I put Ayling, and also as well, even though he scored the banger and won that, Keane for the Spurs penalty.
Stupid. That was stupid as well.
I didn't even see it. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was bad.
Keane gave away the penalty. Yeah, it was silly. It's one of them. If you're an Everton fan, you're pulling your hair out. Like, there's just no need to make the challenge. There's no need. Hey, let us know in the chat, people. Let us know. So I've got Cucurella, Ayling, Keane. Any more? I don't think there's been any more.
After those three, I can't really.
There was the penalty that isn't there the penalty that thing he got? The Brighton now. Was it Brentford or Brentford got the penalty, right? Or was it
It was Brighton who got a penalty, but I don't know how the penalty happened.
Mohamed, the Luke Shaw giving away the stupid free kick is a shout, to be honest. But I can't really call that unacceptable, but I get your point. That was daft. All right, we'll run with those three. Yeah, we'll run with those three.
You know what I mean? New contract, Luke Shaw. And he's already doing all that nonsense.
Yeah, man. Hey, you just tied up your last contract that cost you what, 50 M's, Mr. Graham Potter, man.
Actually, it didn't cost us 50 M's, actually. You know how much it cost us?
How much it cost you?
Only 30 mil, you know what I mean? Easy.
Only 30 M's.
1-3.
Oh, 13.
Yeah.
Right, that's less than a third of Mudryk. Right, crazy. You know what I'm saying in that? That's mad.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well done, man.
Only 13 M's. I'm surprised it was only 13 M's. You know what I mean? I was thinking, damn, we're going to have to pay 15 mil.
Hey, the poll's out, people. Go vote on the poll on most unacceptable error. So we got Cucurella versus Aston Villa for the Watkins goal. We've got Luke Ayling for the penalty, the foul. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back here. The money Wi-Fi is back here.
It's back. It's because I didn't reset it before this. That's on me, man, being lazy. My apologies, people. I didn't reset it. Shit, but I can't believe I have to reset. That's what I have to do, people. I reset my Wi-Fi box every single time before every stream. I just can't be asked. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised Flawless was able to do that math. Hey, you know what, Taza? Fuck you. But yeah, as I was saying, yes. So unacceptable error. Go vote on the poll. Cucurella versus Aston Villa for the Watkins goal. We've got Ayling for the giving away the penalty against Arsenal, which Jesus actually scored on Jesus. And then we've got Keane's tonight, which was a stupid tackle. I can't remember what Spurs player actually won it. Romero, that was it. It was Romero, which was a silly tackle. So yeah, man, let us know.
Wait, did it need to go?
Yeah, because the penalty. Gave away the penalty. Keane today.
Oh yeah.
Gave away the penalty for you, and you lot took the lead. And then I was like, yeah, Spurs are gonna win this. But in the back of my mind, I was like, they're gonna Spurs this. In the back of my mind, I was like, they're gonna do the Spurs thing.
Bro, I was away. All I said, you guys saw what I said in the group chat with the starting 11. You see those two guys coming on? You see the color? And I told you, they're gonna fuck it up. One gets a red card, and the one that's just orange is also just putting everybody in nerve. Like, bro, I have no idea how you thought these two sides were gonna win you the game. No idea.
I cannot believe 2020.
No, but you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, yeah, Poch is the serial loser, innit? This is the funny part. That's the funny part. The Spurs fans will tell
Stellini
you.
hype, you know what I mean? I was saying Stellini.
You're not, no, the thing, you know what this Stellini thing is, yeah. I don't see the funny thing is today. I don't really care like that. I don't really care like that. I see people mad saying like, "Oh my god, why did we do this? We did this shit under content. So why is Stellini here? Like, let's say we get rid of Stellini and Ryan Mason. Yeah, I still think we get in top 4. I'm confused, bro. Like, I'm confused with these people. And they're like, it's weird. Like, you can scream content out. Cool. I was screaming content out too, but this wasn't gonna change my opinion on my team. Like, I saw the starting 11. I said 6 of these guys need to leave my football club. I'll be honest. 6 of.
I cannot believe Lucas Moura is starting for your club, you know. That's illegal behavior, man. Illegal behavior. Lucas Moura, you know, like there's other players obviously that started that we've spoken about before, but Moura coming off the bench and he got done Juma on the bench, you know. It just it beggars belief. Beggars belief, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
It really does. It really does. Yeah, Cucurella running away with this 81%. Yeah, that's Chelsea fans hating, man. You really don't like Cucurella, innit? Like, Jesus. What's your thoughts on him being booed, actually, Ahmed? Because they're saying some of the Chelsea faithful booed him.
He got booed.
So what's your thoughts on him being booed? You think it's right? Are you against it? You don't care?
Because he's not doing well, man. He's not doing well.
Yeah.
He needs to pattern up. Simple as that, big man.
Pattern up, big man. All right, Fairs. Okay. Fairs. Hey, man, 35 likes, man. Over 50 of you lot. 5 more. Girls to 40 likes. Girls to 40. That's all man asks. Jez will be back shortly. Girls to 40 likes. This is doing the most live on the Sarcasm CTV
you know
YouTube. Yeah. Hilarious. I'm saying when your team gets 40 goals this season, then chat to me. You know what I'm saying? How many goals you scored this season?
Can't even get 40 points, mate. Talking about 40 goals. Come on, man.
That's good. That's good, yo. You can't even make 40 points, you know. I'm saying it's April the 4th, and you might even have 40 points. Crazy.
Man. You never know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe today. Well, today technically is the day we get 40 points. You never know against Liverpool. We get that one to give us 40.
Oh my god, this guy idiot, yo. This guy a whole fool. Yeah, Cucurella's ran away with this 84%. Alien 11%, Keane 5%. I actually think Cucurella's was bad. Aliens was just dumb though.
You know what? Aliens won.
Aliens was just dumb.
Aliens won. Changed the game because if Alien didn't do that penalty,
it's 0-0. The game's still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Arsenal wouldn't have won.
Yeah. Look at the Barcy Wi-Fi.
Even then, Arsenal won. No, Arsenal weren't invigorated at that time, innit? You know what I mean? They weren't that invigorated. They were looking quite slow and sluggish, innit? But that penalty, we energized them. So, are they facing Liverpool this weekend, or are they facing them the week after?
Yeah, it's Monday. It's a Monday game now, I think. Next week Monday. So that's gonna be good. 2 teams I can't stand. Oh yeah, Leeds. Speaking of that, you lot are in the bottom 3. Hold that, you pricks. Hope you get relegated. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
hey, Leeds fan, you're watching. Hope you get relegated.
That from number 12, like I think 11 or 12. So from 12th to like
12th to 20th. Yeah, it's like 5 really points bad. Or something.
That is crazy. Like, the mid-table clubs do not exist anymore, man. There's no such thing as mid-table anymore.
Nah, man, it's just Chelsea and Villa. You know what I'm saying? You're the man of the mid-table clubs.
It's literally like 12 to like 20, like 10, 11, and that's it. But it's not even like that. You know, like if we win our next game, we're in 8th. I don't know how that's possible. So it's not even like we're even mid-table.
Yeah, you man a mid-table, man. 10th and 11th. You know what I'm saying? Propping up the mid-table. Right. Yeah, Cucurella's won this 110%. We don't play next Monday because we play Arsenal. Oh, it's Arsenal. Is it a week after, Marcel? I did the schedule for this month, so I know you play Leeds on a Monday. I think it's the Monday after. You know what I'm saying?
It must be in 2 weeks then.
The joke is, hey, Black Diamond, don't worry about Tarzan, man. He's just running his mouth in it. But yeah, most unacceptable error. Yeah, Cucurella's won that. Right. Next category is most under the cosh manager. Most under the cosh manager. What are you saying? Who's the most under the cosh managers? Let us know in the chat as well. And again, people, when I say most under the cosh managers, it's from this weekend's results only. So you can't pick a manager who's drew. Actually, you can. You can't pick a manager who's won. Put it that way. If a manager got a draw where he was supposed to lose, then they can. Manager got a draw where he's supposed to win. Sorry, then you could maybe put him in this category. But get your nominations in. What are you saying?
I think for me, One Hag, 2 hog, 3 hog, 4 hog, 5 hog, 6 hog, 7 hog, 8 hog, 10 hog. Hey, 10 hog is definitely on my list right
Ten
now.
Hag's a shout. Ten Hag's definitely a shout.
I think Mohammed's got another one here. Potter,
What's
I
he
think
saying?
definitely.
Yeah, Potter. Oh yeah, we can't mention Potter because Potter's gone, people. Otherwise, he
I'd
would
say
have gone on
that's
there.
yeah,
100%.
but the Leeds manager has to be, man, Rocker.
What's his
That guy.
name? What's the lead manager? What's the Leeds manager's name?
I always forget. Like he's the former Watford. He's the former Watford manager. Let me double check.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And that.
It's
Fair
Gracia. Gracia.
Okay. Yeah, we've discussed him before actually on this
Yeah.
show. 100%. Let's see.
You know, Stellini, I would say, is under the cosh after that performance.
Stellini's a shout still. Who else?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
And then Jurgen Norbert Klopp.
Yeah, Klopp's definitely. You can't get clapped like that. Yeah, Klopp's going on there. 100% Klopp. What you lot saying in the chat? Klopp. I'm gonna say Marco Silva.
Marco Silva, you can't say that, but the guy wasn't even there. the half the all he wasn't there. Mitrovic wasn't there. William wasn't there. Like he can't even.
Yeah, we can't really. But was he not there? Why was he not there?
Remember, because they all capitulated against you, man, and they all got reds.
Yeah, we suspended. Yeah, you can't even put him up. Yeah,
you can't even cuss them up, bro.
You can't.
Oh,
You're
the
right.
Nottingham Forest manager, though, is a shout. That is a good shout, you know. He's under the cosh, you know.
Drawing 1-1. You know what I'm saying?
But you know
Rogers is gone, people. You drew 1-1 to the Wolves. I can't really put him in there.
No, but he's already under the cosh of higher management. That's what I'm saying to you, though.
Mm-hmm. So we've got Ten Hag, Gracia, and we got Klopp. Need one more.
I really feel like he should be under the. I feel like he should be.
I'll add him. Who is it? Who did you say? What's his name?
Cooper.
Oh, yeah, this guy, man.
Steve
Cooper, you know. This guy is crazy. All right, go vote on the poll, people. It's out. So this is most under the cosh manager. Ten Hag for losing 2-0 to Newcastle United. You got Gracia losing 4-1 to Arsenal. You've got Klopp also losing 4-1, but to Manchester City. And then look at this, 1 vote straight in for Ten Hag. You lot are jokers. And then Cooper for drawing 1-1 at home to Wolves. So yeah. Let's just give it to Klopp, says Hey, LFC for the double. Vote on the poll. You know what I'm saying? Vote on the poll. I said Lopetegui. Now you got to draw away from home against the relegation rival. I wouldn't say Lopetegui. No.
I was actually going to say quickly as well. The other thing that I want to talk about quickly is that Liverpool are doing us a good favor, you know. They want Gallagher. They want Gallagher. They want Mount. They are actually going to get the English breakfast midfield that people were getting cussed out for at Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I mean? 70 million from Mount. You'll take the 40 million that Everton did for them. 110 million from Liverpool. You know that is going to be crazy. They're going to be that. If we sell all those players, just the Gallagher amount to them, the 90 million that we're going to lose from the Champions League, not being in the Champions League, is already gone from them. So you know what, man? Thank you, guys. You know, I want to say thank you to Liverpool Football Club for the negotiations. That's what we're like, bro. Marcel, if you think Gallagher is going to improve your midfield, listen, Marcel, bro. Wallahi, love and guidance.
Pick up Eddie. Currently Klopp at 50% now. Klopp's at 50%. Ten Hag 25%. Cooper 19%. Gracia at 9%.
Listen, I watched Gallagher in 4K Ultra HD. I understand now that he's not.
That's your man's. That's your man's. Don't do that.
No, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. He's not. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, he. I don't know that brother, fam. You know what I mean? I don't know who that brother is. Wallahi. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Listen, man, Eddie, your bold Manchester Hole, he's got a mentality problem. You know, your players, whenever they face some bigger clubs, you know what I mean? They seem to be faltering a bit, you know what I mean? Getting a bit wobbly.
Even though we've even a bit wobbly against big clubs, even though we've beat Manchester City, we've beat Arsenal, we've beat Liverpool.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
All right, buddy. I understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? It's looking a bit shaky around these parts.
Yeah, it's looking a bit shaky.
You know what I mean? I can't even cuss, I can't even talk. We can't even have a beer talk.
I don't. Can't even be on top of this guy in it. Hey, neither can we away from home. Don't even get into that. Just shut up and keep the show moving.
Yo, we can't even beat 11. Yo, this is crazy, man. Chelsea Football Club is killing us, man. It's killing me slowly, man.
Hey, man, long may it continue. Good stuff.
If we lose tomorrow, bro. If we lose today, I don't want us to lose tomorrow, man. Let's get a draw for us.
What's your predictions for tomorrow, actually? What do you
I
think?
think it would be a no. I can't lie to you. There's not going to be that
Okay.
many goals.
First.
Hopefully though, this Bruno guy knows to play players that are actually centre backs. You know what I mean? In the centre back position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want Reece James as the right centre back and then Chilwell as the left centre back. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You know, he's probably starting.
Go on, carry on. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. This just caught me by surprise.
Yeah,
Go on.
Kante probably is gonna start tomorrow. I can't lie to you. I think he probably will start Kante.
Yo, Eddie, do we have the 5th best away record in the Prem?
Yeah, you probably do. Remember, you've won a lot of games.
Yeah, because I know we've only lost 7. We've only lost 7 games.
You were on the road, remember? You lot were on the road quite a lot in what was it? Just before the break.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's no. That's why I always say it's nowhere near as bad as people are making out. I just didn't know we was that high. If someone would have said to me, because our home form's been so good, if I would have guessed, I probably would have said away like 7th or 8th. I would have. But again, our performances haven't matched our results on the road. Like our performances away from home haven't been too good, but we've been getting results. That's testament to the team and the squad. Because I think Saeed asked me this. He said, "What convincing away win have we had?" It's probably Everton. You know what I'm saying? It's probably Everton. And to Sleeping Dragon, who's asking, this is Ahmed, regular on Sarcasm City TV. You know what I'm saying? Mainstay of doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Mainstay of the doing the most show. But you catch him on Q&As, catch him on watch-alongs. Yeah, he's always part of the furniture. You know what I'm saying he's got real estate in the city of Sarcasm. So you see him here every Monday, and then on Wednesdays and Fridays and Sundays on Q&As, and then watch-alongs and stuff, running his bants. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's not a channel member. He's just a mainstay over here. That's what it is. Speaking of channel members, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Big on my guy Eddie in the chat as well. Eddie, I'll be looking forward to the playoffs as well and playing with NBA. I am definitely going to be some late nights.
I don't think he's going to be. I don't think
I ain't gonna look forward to it. Of course,
you one extra game before Cancun. Instead of them play 82 games.
All right, so let's talk about it. Just switching lanes. We'll discuss this when we do the courtside commentary podcast, like in full. But you don't think, say, for instance, they get the Sacramento Kings in the first round, they can't beat the Kings?
They can't even get the Kings in the first one. They have to go through the play-ins first.
Okay, so let's say they get through the play-ins. Do you think they can beat the Kings?
Hell no.
You don't think they beat the Kings?
They're not beating the Kings.
Do you think they win the? And they currently 6th.
They're 7th in the league.
They're 7th in the conference.
Yeah, but
they could finish higher though, right? They could be in the playoffs.
But the thing, we know the Lakers, the next game they're probably going to lose, and then they're going to be back into the playing spot. Because I don't think now that not the Nuggets, sorry, the Mavericks are making the playoffs. So I feel like it's going to be between I think the Warriors are going to make it, them, the Lakers, and then it's going to be like 2 other teams whose name escapes me. But I think the Lakers will just drop into the playing spot because the other teams have better losing records. They have less losses essentially.
Yeah, cool.
So
big up Anfield, Uncle Rods as well. Glad you're up in the chat. Yo, you lot continue to bump up the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Raf, we're still one shot. Hit the like button. Get us to 40 likes. And it's looking, Klopp's won this by a landslide. Ten Hag 23%, Gracia 4%, Klopp 62%, Cooper 12%. You know what I'm saying? And Marcel, Lakers could make the playoffs. That's the crazy part. I even saying whether they win or not. I've not watched enough basketball to know who matches up against who. I was just asking the question, but that's all going to be fun. Because for those that don't know, over on Sarcasm City TV, we also cover NBA, but that'll be over on the Twitch. So we will do the courtside commentary podcast where we'll preview the play-ins, both conferences, recap it, and then same for the playoffs as well. Preview both the East and the West, and then we'll do the recaps and then watch-alongs as well for all of it. So the Q&As and the shows on here will probably push forward, like doing the most, for instance, because I know the East Coast games are probably going to be 12:30 our time.
So all the Celtic games you're gonna be loving the Celtic games. I'm telling you that right now, man. I'm saying we're always early birds.
Yeah, I hear that.
The chip winning team.
So Uncle Rods, drop a comment on the last doing the most, and then I get back to you. And I'm not gonna lie, IG be crazy, so I don't check my messages. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've turned off the request folders and stuff like that, so that's why I don't have it there. Comment on my last post, and then I'll get back to you. I hit you up. You know what I'm saying. Tied in the lost column with 6th place. Shut your pie hole, Ahmed. Yes.
Listen,
I knew the Lakers.
Eddie's getting all this hype. Number 18's on the way. They ain't getting nothing, man. You know what's crazy about this team? This is the same team that's gonna get swept in the first round. It doesn't matter who they face. If they face the Nuggets in the first round, it's over, bro. Jokic is having fun with that team. He's having fun. He's good. I'm telling you that right now. I don't doubt, man. I know the Lakers aren't good enough. They're just trash.
First. All right, cool. Well, yeah, Klopp's won that 62%, most under the Kosh
I
manager.
can't lie.
Jurgen Klopp.
Klopp's what's it called? Respect or like his image level has gone down the drain this season. You know, you see how bad it's like. If Arsenal win, you know, someone said this to me yesterday. If Arsenal win the league, it actually makes Liverpool's one league win look worse.
Of course.
Then it makes it look worse because they've been battling the same team for 5 years and they've
It's
never won.
shocking.
Yo,
Facts.
that is
It's
bad,
been-
man.
Most all right, switching lanes. Last category, people. Last category, most untouchable manager. And again, it's from this weekend's games just gone. So you can't pick a manager who lost, or you can't pick a manager who drew and was favorites for the game and was gonna win. I mean, was supposed to win. So Ahmed, what are you saying? Most untouchable manager. What are you saying?
I
Talk to
think
me.
for me, this untouchable, obviously Pep Guardiola is one.
Definitely a shout.
I think for me the other one, Sean Dyche, you know, getting a win, getting a draw against Tottenham.
That's a shout.
That's another one. I'm not sure. Let me think about who else I'm going to say. The Bournemouth manager.
Arteta definitely got to be a
Obviously
shout. Yeah,
Arteta
Bournemouth manager.
as well,
Bournemouth
and that's
manager's a great shout.
O'Neill in it.
Right. Bournemouth manager's definitely a shout. 100%.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And who else? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
The Bournemouth manager. I was just saying his name. I think it was O'Neill in it. Paul O'Neill, was it something like that?
I'm gonna double check that now. Any others? I'll check his name now.
I think that's those four really. I don't feel like there was any other result that you could say that. Like some might say Roy Hodgson as well because he managed to get a 2-1 lucky win against the Leicester team.
It's an honourable mention. He definitely is. He's an honourable mention. Let me see what the chat is saying. Let me see. Chat have put the poll out as well. And the poll is out. Go vote on the poll, people. Go vote on the poll. 100%. Yeah, Eddie Howe all day. You man got bopped. Yeah, but Eddie Howe's a shout, but I wouldn't say over Pep, Sean Dyche, Sean Dyche, Gary O'Neill, Arteta. I wouldn't say that was more impressive. Them games is more equal. Pep because he's Pep. Arteta because of the pressure they're under. Sean Dyche fighting relegation and Bournemouth to win over Fulham as well. How's a shout though? How is definitely a shout. Yeah, you don't have to. I got a draw. It's a relegation. I'm saying you don't have to win to be a most untouchable manager. That's a great point. They were playing the team in fourth. Who could have went third, and he's battling relegation. That point could be the difference between them staying up or going down in terms of the Premier League championship.
The problem with Newcastle is that Newcastle right now they look like a top 4 side. It doesn't them getting a result against Man United is all right.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good, but those managers like Arteta, Pep, they're fighting for a league, so it's a bit more difficult to
Yeah, there's much more pressure on them than there is Eddie Howe facing a Manchester United side.
Yeah.
Newcastle were favorite, well, not favorites, but it was more equal going into that game. Like people
and then, like the other thing as well that I'm seeing, I think Thomas said Fulham are in bad form. Fulham can be in bad form. They're allowed to be because what Fulham did, which the other like losing teams didn't do, they actually went on a good winning run, and they collected the points they need to be safe. So if they go into a bad run and form right now, how much of that is how much of it is going to affect them? You know, to understand they're safe now. They're not going down.
Yeah, first. But yeah, we got Pep at 82%, Dyche at 6%, Gary O'Neill at 0%. You're not giving Gary O'Neill no, like they just beat Fulham, who are chasing Europe. I'm saying that's an important win for them. And then you got Arteta at 11%. Again, to mesh, this is just most untouchable manager. It's from this weekend's games just gone. So we're not looking at the season as a whole. It's legit just this weekend's games just gone. And the reason why we do it on a weekend by weekend basis is because we'll just be discussing all the same names. We want different conversations. That's why. We're not saying like the most untouchable manager of the season is Gary O'Neill. No. But we're just saying from this week's game. That's a massive result for them. Same with Sean Dyche. You got to give love to them teams battling relegation. 100%.
We have to respect Sean Dyche, man.
Yeah, 100%. 8 more people, 8 more likes, get us up to 50 likes. Make sure you like check 1212. Subscribe to the channel as well, man. Have we hit 6,165? Have we hit that? 6,165. Let's see. No, we haven't. One more sub. I'm saying only looking for one new subscriber, man. Get us to 6,000. Let's hit the subscriber mark. We've not hit any in this show. So let's get
hit them, man. Come on, let's hit them.
100%.
Listen, that's like, you know, Sanchez hitting the smile, isn't it? Hey, that's why he's not in the squad.
He's not in the squad. Man came off the bench, you know, this guy with the shit jokes. This guy gonna keep shooting, man. You Jason Tatum in the finals, man. You know what I'm saying? 2 from 17.
Oh my god! You know what is the cussing out Sancho, bro? It's like it's too easy, man. It's actually like it's like the one United player where it's just like too easy. Like McTominay, it's getting a bit dead to talk about him. I mean, even Fred, another one that is a bit too dead to talk about. I mean, but Sancho is easy. Like fidget spinner, Anthony is another one as well. Like, fidget spinner, Anthony.
This guy got Mudryk and Kai Havertz and Mason Mount in his lineup. You know what I'm saying? We see Mason Mount playing up front for you lot, and you want to talk? Sure, man. This guy.
I'm used to talking about that, bro. I'm talking about Havertz. Like, listen, it's old now. You know what I mean?
It's old. They're still terrible. I'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that. How you man in? That's why you man are in 11th, because you out there starting Gallagher, Mount, and Ziyech, who's not scored all season. You know what I'm saying? Ziyech ain't scored all season.
We've hit an all-time.
Hey, and let's talk about João Felix, how he has less GNA than Weghorst. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about that.
Listen, it's not the brother's fault though, isn't it? I'm saying he's playing with scrubs. He's playing with scrubs right now.
So what? It's his fault. You can't score. Like, what do you mean? Like,
he's
score some goals.
He's playing with scrubs though, so you know what I mean. It can't really be his fault.
How much did you pay for him on loan? What is it? 50 M's?
No, 10 M's. Like
what? 10? 20 M's? How much was it? Let us know in the chat. How much was the loan fee?
10 M's.
Nah, it was more than 10 million. It was definitely more than 10 million.
I'm pretty sure it's 10 million.
It's definitely more than 10. And you man are paying his wages as well. And you man paying his wages.
I mean, listen, you know, it's sticky.
You gotta pay his wages. How much is he on? What, 200K? Huh? For one goal for 2 goals in 10 games. I'll let us know, people. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't think you understand. I think it's a bit more than that, actually.
Let us know, people. So man, 15 M's. What was it? 20 M's for him?
But Sancho's coming to Chelsea, innit? You know what I mean, under the season, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, take him. You know what I'm saying? He'd start for you lot.
Not Sancho, sorry. I mean, I meant to say João Felix. João Felix comes to the club, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, you lot have it. I would be concerned. You know what I'm saying? He just Timo Werner. He just Timo Werner with hair. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with long hair. You know, what it is. João Felix.
He ain't got that pace. Like
yeah. All right, so he's a slow Timo Werner then. You know what I'm saying? He's Timo Werner without the PMP.
This is crazy talk, you know. The way they cast out Sancho like this, you know what I mean?
Why am I lying? Has he not got 2 goals in 10 games? That's Werner numbers. That's Werner numbers.
Werner had a lot of pre-assists in it, you know what I mean? So shout out to him.
Oh, we're doing pre-assists now. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at João Felix's numbers actually. Let's see, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And you might want to spend 100 M's on him, yeah? And João.
80 actually. It's 80.
Yeah, sure. So all right, let's see. So João Felix. See how many goals he's got. João Day. Stay with us, bruv. Word to C1 in it. C1's voice.
Stay with us, bro. Oh my. Yeah, that's
I love that tweet, man. That tweet is great. I got that bookmark. I got that screenshotted. That is great. Shout out C1. That is my G.
Oh
my. That is my young G, man. That is my young G. So even my wife, even my piece, my laptop don't even want to work. You know what I'm saying? I tried to say this site can't be reached.
So it's an 11 million loan, 250K a week. That's his wage.
So what is it? 250K a week.
And it's 11 million. That
so what's that? 125K per goal that he's giving you, lot, yeah?
Nah, you have to do master, didn't you? Oh my god!
I struggled, fam. That was a struggle. You know what I'm saying? That was a struggle.
Oh my lord, yo, this is bad, man. Chelsea can't be doing this, man.
You know what I'm saying, man? João Day, man. You know what I'm saying? I said Ahmed head it first. Timo Werner's quick, man. So he Timo Werner without the pace, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out João Felix, man, with his 2 goals. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
in 10 games.
I feel like Derek, man. When Cuckoo's coming, you gotta get an actual CDM to play alongside Mudryk, alongside Enzo. Listen, we'll be back, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, Declan Rice, man. Deckers, there you go.
No, the club don't want Declan Rice, apparently. They're looking to get Romeo Lavia or something like that. And you're trying to get a replacement for Kovacic.
See? And to LFC for the double says you employ Sancho on 350K. That's a criminal. You also spent 70 million on a striker. You scored a goal per month. He's got 7 Premier League goals in 7 months. Called Darwin Núñez. Let's not do this. I was saying that. How you man? And speaking of Liverpool, you might have 3 points off 10th. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? How you go from a quad to 8th? What are we talking about? What are you talking about with these Liverpool jokers? How many goals has Núñez got? 7 Premier League goals? Man's got less goals than Ollie Watkins. What you doing? Saying like,
Yeah,
don't make me pull
Watkins
up the
has
Premier
been
League
going
list.
through a tear lately, you know. Is he in double figures now or something? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
he's definitely got more goals than Darwin Nunes. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm
Definitely got
saying?
more goals than Havertz. I can tell you that one as
Oh
well.
yeah, we know that much. You know what I'm saying? We know that much. Hey, Havertz might have more. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Premier League goal scorers list. Let me have a look at this. Let me have a look. I want to see this goal scorers list. You lot continue to vote on the poll before we close out. Sleeping Dragon, Ahmed supports Chelsea. Thought you would have guessed by what we were saying. All right, so here we go. Here's the Premier League list. Right. So Haaland's got 28 goals. Kane has 22 goals. Ivan Toney got 17 goals.
Yeah, this is his best season ever. Yeah.
Huh? Let's talk about it. Let's go. Okay, Flawless, you bought Anthony for 80 million with his free goals. Reece Nelson has more GNA in 80 minutes. Anthony's definitely got more than 3 goals. He's definitely got more than 3 goals.
He's just talking about the Prem.
Oh, you talking in the Prem? Now I count everything just because you lot got knocked out of all the cups. I count everything. I count everything. You know what I'm saying?
Is he even double digits, mate?
I don't know.
I don't
Across all comps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't. I love the way you just answered that. I don't know, Chief. Yo, you know to answer that question. You know it's not double digits. You know it's not double digits. I told you knew it's not double digits. You know, everything's laughing, man. You know what I mean? It's all right, man.
So we got Haaland's got 28 goals, Kane 22, Tony 17, Rashford 14, Martinelli 13, Saka 12, Salah 12. Rodrigo for Leeds has got 11.
Yeah,
Mitrovic 11. Almiron 11. Odegaard 10. Watkins 10. Maddison's got 9. I don't even know Maddison had 9. Foden's got 9. Harvey Barnes is 9. Trossard is 8. Firmino's got 8. Callum Wilson's got 8. Now, Darwin Núñez has got 8. So Darwin Núñez has less goals than Harvey Barnes. He has less goals than James Maddison. Maddison's a baller. Has less goals than Ollie Watkins. I was right. Mitrovic. Rodrigo at Leeds. Yeah, man, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that.
Did not even one single Chelsea players above 8 goals.
Oh, and he has, thank you, Stephanie G. Anthony's got 7 goals and he's got winners in important competitions. You know what I'm
Anthony has 7 United goals this season.
Let's go.
Lord have mercy, man. Lord,
hey, how many has Havertz got?
No competition. He's got more than that. I can tell you that for
How many has he got? How many?
He's got more than that. I can tell you that for sure.
He hasn't, yo. He's not even on the list. Man's not even got 7 Premier League goals. Go on, check.
No.
Check this guy.
I think he's got 5, you know, can't lie. In the Premier League. That all comes there. Oh my God, we are so finished as a club. It's actually disgusting what I'm watching right now. Oh my word.
Oh, it's crazy. Hey, big up, man. Like I said in it, yeah, teams need to improve.
Oh no, in the Premier League, he's actually got 7 goals as well. 7 goals.
Oh, he's not on the list there because they've not got him on the list. You know what I'm saying? I've got. He's got 7 goals.
Yeah, 7 goals and 1 assist this season. So hey.
How many pens? You know what I'm saying? How many pens is that?
Probably only 1 pen because the rest of them he didn't. He actually only took 1 pen, and that was
he only took 1 pen. That wasn't the one he retook against Dortmund, was it? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Speaking of that, actually before, so yeah, untouchable manager people: Pep 75%, Dyche 12%, no 11% now it's changed. Gary O'Neill 3%, Arteta 11%. Big up to all of you lot. Hope you lot enjoyed the show. We do this every single Monday, normally at midnight. Sometimes we running late. You know what it's like. So most unforgettable goal was Keane's goal tonight yesterday, technically now, against Tottenham Hotspur. Most unpredicted result was Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 2. Hold that, Ahmed. Most unacceptable error was Cucurella's in the same game. So hold that again, Ahmed. Ollie Watkins goal. Most under the cosh manager was Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool fans, hold that. And the most untouchable manager was Pep Guardiola. All right, before we close out for the next 5-10 minutes, get your Premier League questions in for me and Ahmed if there's any. Yeah, I'm in. Anthony has 0 assists. Hey, he scores goals, man. I'm all for that. Forget the 0 assists. Man scores goals.
But what's the winger's main job?
Scores goals.
He ain't creating.
Create and score. No. A winger's main job is to create and score goals. You should know this because your actually you don't know this because your wingers don't do either.
Listen, but all I'm saying is that you're saying the winger's job is to create and score, but the first bit, no, it's not him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what that is? With the first 2 bits, you ain't hearing at all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, but I just think for me, yeah, another thing that you need to talk about United, yeah, is I like the Frimpong niece. You know, I heard about the Frimpong niece. I like that idea.
What's the Frimpong news? It's
You
news
know,
to me.
apparently that you started making contact for Jeremy Frimpong. You know, the young right back.
I know the right back. I know he's a right back. I didn't know we had started. Where's that source?
From Petty Go. That's like the main German guy.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm with it. I want a first choice right back. Sell that low, bring me a right back, and keep Wan-Bissaka. I am with it. 100%.
Yeah. So he's a good guy, man. I definitely would say that. You know, I like the idea of that personally. You know, I think he could do.
But you rate him. You think he's a good? You think he's a good fullback?
He's a good young one, and I think with him, it's similar to Malo Gusto in the sense that they're very good. They've got the talent there. It's just about nurturing that talent to bring them up to the world class level.
First.
But you know, listen, man, this is it. Listen, United, you know that BD club. You know what I mean, there, man. You're gonna be back to your old ways next season, when you're in the UCL and everything. So I'm not too worried, man.
Yeah, we'll be in the UCL. Will you?
I don't need to be in the UCL. You know what I mean? One game a week. You know what that means? Chelsea, 1 game a week. You know what that means? You know what I mean?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
That means
what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? Yo, Martin, you know what I mean? No, I don't know what that means. Yo, don't do that. Don't hit me with the wink and the gun.
Number 6 shoot.
Number 6 what? 6th place. Yeah, you might. That's an improvement. So yeah,
I was at 6 feet. I was saying.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'll say. This guy said, I said, you know what I mean? Don't do this guy. It's an idiot.
Oh,
this guy's an idiot.
I'm telling you, bro. Liverpool, Chelsea getting their 6th Premier League. You know, it might happen. 1 game a week might be a bit easier. You never know, man. That's Chelsea.
Cool.
But for all I care about, we could have won the UCL. We could be winning the UCL. You know what I mean? You never know about that one as well.
Oh, Jesus, this guy. Flawless, what's your prediction against Brentford? It's going to be a tough game regardless. I don't know what Ten Hag does to help us. Does he change the shape? Does he go to our back three? Maybe, I don't know. What does he throw someone in midfield we've not seen? Does he play a Martinez in midfield? Does he try a Lindelof in the midfield? His options are very, 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 very limited in terms of what he can do in the midfield.
Be back by April.
Yeah, but April's a long month, my brother.
No, I thought he was going to be back by head by.
No, it's definitely not the start. But people were saying after the international break, but it was no significant date. But on the Frimpong news, I'm glad about that. I'll keep an eye on that.
I think for me, you're probably going to get a draw in this game. It feels like the problem with United right now is that it's sort of like the thing with Ollie's run, where it was just really Rashford or bust. It's becoming kind of like that in the league. I said in the league, I'll say in the league. Mm-hmm. Not like in necessarily the European League and the other competitions you've been in, because the other guys have been doing their part. But particularly in the Premier League, it's kind of been Rashford or bust in the league. And if he's not scoring, Workhorse is not going to be like your likely scorer. I know Anthony's got.
You ain't got no goal scorers like that. Yeah. You're right.
Anthony, listen, I like to cuss him out. He's obviously got a shot in him, like a good card in him, but he doesn't. He's not reliable. He's not a reliable scorer either. So, and then the midfield, he's hurting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, our midfield's almost as bad as yours. You know what I'm saying? Especially with injuries. Our
midfield is probably better than yours.
With injuries, with our current injuries, 100%. With Enzo and Kovacic, because we got linked with Kovacic. My problem is the injuries. But I rate Kovacic highly. I think he's cold.
I think Kovacic is good. The problem with me is just that A is the injuries, and B, you could probably get someone else better than Kovacic, who's younger and has more upside, I would argue.
Just the injury thing, I think, with Kova. Straight injuries. But yeah, in terms of my prediction, Mohammed, against Brentford, pray.
You can get a draw. I feel like draw. I think
draw is what I said. I could have went to this game as well, and I was like, "Yo, do I really want to go and see a McTominay in the pivot?" Absolutely not. No, I'm good on that. I know I'm gonna get to a game this season. I was thinking about it. I was like, "Do I go to this game?" I was like, "Nah."
Trying to go to a Europa semi against.
I doubt I get a ticket for a Europa League semi-final, even though the place will be rocking. I doubt it. And if it is that, I'm not trying to pay all 80, 90, £100 for a ticket. Like, nah, I'm not with that. Yeah, Frimpong, I like the idea. I've not seen anything of Frimpong. I've only signed him on FIFA. I just want a new right back. So if we're looking in the right back area, I like that, because that means potentially next season we line up with Martinez, Varane, Malacia, Frimpong. I like that. New. Give us new fullbacks. And then we'll go again in central midfield. We'll definitely get at least a couple of strikers. All of a sudden, we look different. Hopefully, we saw the goalkeeper situation as well. But it's about moving forward and challenging. So I hope the right back news. Bring me any right back. Like, I'm just like, bring me a right back. Bring me a goalkeeper. Bring me an upgrade on Ericsson. Bring me a number 10. Bring me a striker. That's what we need in the side. But that's just my personal preference. It is. How do you, Thomas says, how do you value Grealish? He has 4 goals and 5 assists, but he's obviously making an impact. Yeah, he's making an impact. I think Grealish is a top player. I don't dispute that. I just don't think, even though he was exceptional against Liverpool on Saturday, he's one of them. He suffers from the same thing. And we've cracked jokes about Sancho and we've cracked jokes about João Felix. He suffers from what they suffer from. When you don't have pace and power in the Premier League, more often than not, you struggle. You can make an impact because you're talented. And I'm not saying they're all on the same level before someone's like, they're not on the same level. No, I'm not saying they're on the same level. I'm talking profile-wise. They all have similar attributes in terms of what they're very good at. I'm saying all of them are very technically sound. All of them good on the ball. All of them have skills. But it's an athlete's game. And one thing all 3 of those don't have, they're not athletes.
I think for me, with the guys that you've all mentioned, you also need some other PMP guys to be around them to help them out.
Yeah,
you look at Arsenal. If you look at Arsenal, they've got Martinelli obviously and Saka, who are PMP guys, but then you've got Odegaard in the middle. And because you've got Odegaard's not a PMP guy, but he's protected because he's got 2 guys around him that can.
Because he plays the one place you can get away without being pace and power is if you play in a number 10, number 1, and number 2, you play in a more possession-based side. Like if you put Odegaard in our team, because United are playing more without the ball than Arsenal are, you wouldn't see all of the best attributes with him. This is why Jadon Sancho in the 10th is great. I actually think that's his best position. But if you play him there against Newcastle, and even when people are saying, oh, bring on Sancho, and I'm like, play him where? You haven't got the ball. He's going to struggle. Who's getting the ball into him for him to even produce? And then you're getting him pressing and doing all types of things you don't want him to do. That's the issue. That's why you see Grealish, he's flourishing to an extent at City, because City are dominating the ball. If you put Grealish in our side, who I rate highly, don't get me wrong, I rate Grealish. He's not flourishing the way he's at Manchester City. Same with the older guy, because it's about styles and that's what it is. So in the 10, yes, you can get away with it more so. But if you're out wide or you're up front and you are not pacing power, you got to be Harry Kane. You have to be like that level. You have to be a Maris. Like that's what we're talking about. That's why you see Jadon Sancho struggle. This is why even when João Felix was linked with us, I had my doubts. I have my doubts on Harry Kane. That's why he's not my first choice. Give me Ivan Toney and Osherman over Harry Kane. Not saying Harry Kane's not top quality, but I'm looking at it going, bring me someone who's mobile.
Yeah, mobility is needed.
That's just me.
That's just me. No, I think that's a fair point. I think for me, with Kane, I don't know if any club will want to risk it now. There's no point of risking it, I think, with Kane anymore. Because now you're obviously looking for the new age of strikers. There's better options out there now that are younger and better. I think he's lost his time to make a move in Kane. But I think for me, if I'm Chelsea and I'm looking for a new young striker to go, there's a few options out there, man. There's a few options out there. The Denmark kid that's at Atlanta is a good one, but I don't know how that's going to work in us. It depends on the new manager to me. Whoever we get as a striker, it's going to depend on who the new manager is. But I can suffer another season about a striker if we solve our goalkeeping issue and we solve our midfield and we finish off the midfield. I can accept that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You have some good questions, so we will answer people before we close out. To Stephanie Jew says, go to the Chelsea game at OT. Definitely going to try and get tickets. 100%. Love that. Just to crash on, because I know Lewis will be there and Timo will be there. I just want to shout abuse at them for an hour and a half. Don't let them be sat near me. I will call them every name under the sun. They will think that we are not boys, because I will shout so much abuse. I will look for them. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'd expect it back from them. We shout abuse, and then afterwards it's all love. But during that game, like 100, I hope Ahmed's there as well, so I can shout abuse at him too. You know what I'm saying? Call him every fucking name under the sun. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm all for, like, when I go games, people, you gotta realize this. I'm cool, calm, and collected when I'm on here. When I go games, I'm full on like top red. know what I'm saying, singing all the songs. I'm fully invested.
Yeah, of course, man. No, I
I'm
can't
fully
lie to you.
invested.
Stadium atmosphere, bro. It will hold you. I'm
it,
telling you, bro. It
it
holds you,
does.
man.
It sucks you in. It sucks you in.
Yeah,
It
man,
does.
doing the clapping randomly. Yeah, come on, like when I'm watching on the TV, like I'm not even clapping you. I'm like, flipping hell, man, what you doing? Like when I'm in the thing, I'm clapping. Yes, let's go on. Like I said, right, yeah,
That's it.
Literally.
That is legit. It like I get sucked in. Like I went when we United got packed. This was a few years back. We got packed at Goodison 4-0 under Ollie actually by Everton. Yo, for hour and a half, I wasn't even watching the game because I was right by the Everton fan. So where I am, I was towards like the left of the goal. So like in the first half, so the Everton fans were literally just stand over. We were just shouting abuse at them for an hour, and it was brilliant. I had a ball. You know what I'm saying? We got packed 4-0. I had a ball singing 4-0 and you still don't sing. I'm with it, man. I'm hoping, one, I get tickets for that game, and two, that I'm close to either Lewis, Timo, or both. I hope Ahmed's there. I hope everyone who's on there, I hope Prime goes, everybody. So I can just shout abuse at these man for 90 minutes. Even during halftime. You know what I'm saying? And I will FaceTime the man in the stadium to abuse them. 100%.
Oh my
Without
God.
doubt.
This is
Without
outrageous.
doubt.
This is outrageous, man. Yo, listen, United, yeah, we must beat you, man. We must beat you. For myself, you have to either draw or win against you. That's it. I can't lose you, man.
Yeah.
It'll be a weekend.
And the crazy is that I'll go on Chelsea fan TV after the fan cam and it'll be all calm. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all calm and all love. It will be 100%. And to Prime, to your point, yeah, if you don't have P&P in the Premier League, you'll struggle. Playing devil's advocate, do you think that's part of the problem with Havertz? I don't even think you're playing devil's advocate, Prime. That's a major reason why Havertz struggles. Because technically he's fine. But the problem is, again, when you don't have pace and power, them other attributes you have to be absolutely exceptional, i.e. Maris, who's one of the best right wingers we've ever seen, i.e. Kane, one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the Premier League, like when you don't have it in today's game. Like Havertz, that's why Havertz does fine in the Bundesliga. That's why he scored goal. You take him Germany, fine. If you put him in Italy, I think he'll do fine. Spain, the same. Not so much France because it's a little bit more physical, but if you don't have that, yes. Because it's athletes.
I've always said though with Havertz, if he actually decided to do some actual training, like in terms of weight training, I don't think the pace is a necessary issue for him. All he needs is just a bit more strength, I think, from Havertz, and then he would have been fine. But the thing is, he doesn't do that, bro. He just wants to be like the silky German. It's not gonna work for you, man. It's not. You've been in the league after the first season. I would have thought you would have done something where they would have told him you need to get a bit more. Get a bit more bigger. Just because you know that these defenders are going to be onto you.
Facts. Like if Havertz hit the weight room and like became stronger, that improves his game so much because then you can shield the ball and hold up the ball and have great and work on your balance as well. That's one thing Hazard did very, very well. His balance was A1. And Havertz is tall enough because I think he's 6'2", 6'3", where if he becomes stronger, now you're a difficult opponent to play against. Problem is when your Havertz has is you don't have to worry about him running in behind, and then defenders think they can bully him. So then it's like, what are you offering? You don't spin in behind, you don't hold the ball up, and then you'll drop deep, and you don't have your passing range when you're dropping deep. Yes, you're technically good. You're not a Harry Kane in terms of passing is what I'm talking about. He don't excel at those other things. So that's the problem. So yeah, Prime, great question, but you're definitely not playing devil's advocate. That's one of the main reasons he struggles. Ziyech is another. You put Ziyech in another league, fine. I'm saying, I think if you put him in the Dutch league, the Italian league, the Spanish league, he'll do fine.
Listen,
you don't think he'll do fine in them leagues?
The only league he's doing fine in the Eredivisie. He can stay there, man.
I think he'll do fine in Italy. You put him in the Italian league, he'll do fine.
No, I don't think so, man. That's you're disrespecting Serie A there, man. You know what I mean? That fake wizard deserves to go back to his old school, innit? No, I genuinely have no respect. When it comes to Ziyech, he can stay in the old wizard league, man. Nah, brother, man.
This guy's Ziyech is scarred, man. You know. All right, Fez. For United for life, he says, flawless. Would you be okay with Pavard? We're linked to him. The source is the athletic. No, for the reasons we were just talking about. I want athletic wing. Just bring me pace and power. If you are on the wings, so if, like playing out wide, so whether that's fullback, whether that's wide, bring me pace and power. All I know about Frimpong is his profile. Never watched him play. If I went outside my house and seen him, I'd walk past him because I don't know what he looks like. But bring me pace and power. That's what I'm on. Yeah, go on, fam.
You know what? Yeah, I have people. You know when you watch United versus Barcelona. Yeah, did people not realize like that was literally technical football with no PNP, not necessarily no PNP in the game, versus PNP in the Premier League, and they literally showed you PNP will outbeat anyone who's he can play technical football.
Facts.
He
You know
can
who I
always.
take? Speaking of Barcelona, you know who I was super impressed with when we played them in both legs? The left back, Balde.
Oh, Balde's
I was
good.
super
Yeah.
impressed.
He's
And
a
people saying he's like, what, 19?
Yeah.
I'm
He's
like,
from the La Masia. Yeah, from La Masia. He's really
I'm
good.
like, I would take him. 100%. 100% I would take him without doubt. Palestri at right back. Terrible idea, bro. No. Absolutely not. No. That's not it. 110% not. Love to see the Liverpool fans stressing. Why are you man stressed in the chat? Stephanie G, need a vlog flawless. If you don't want me to do a vlog, I'll try and get one happening. I'll try, but I'm not gonna lie, I might just forget. That's saying, especially if I see Ahmed there, I'll just be shouting abuse at man in it. So
wow.
I might film myself shouting abuse in it. I might take 2 phones of me FaceTiming him, and then I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying, shouting him abuse, especially if we win. You know what I'm saying?
If you win, you can't
that in with all them things.
You don't
There.
need,
But I'm
you
gonna
can't
try
let
and go.
United win.
I'm trying to go.
Listen, that UCL
Prime-
title is gonna hit like crack, man.
Prime, literally, yeah. Like when I go get pretty much, I'm a football hooligan without the violence, though. I'm not into the fighting, but the verbal, yeah, 100% verbal. Like I'm full on Manchester United through and through. Pradeep, someone mentioned this earlier. Manchester United should get Cancelo this summer if he's available. Yes, even though I just said all that about PMP, he's the exception to the rule in terms of his other attributes are exceptional. I would take Cancelo.
The problem with the Cancelo thing, yeah, is that attribute-wise, I can respect everything that he has. It's just behavioral stuff that we see in both with him at City and now at Bayern. So I don't know if Ten Hag's already just started clearing out the little nonsense that's been going on at your club. Bringing in Cancelo might set that back a little bit, if you know what I mean. If he's not starting, for example.
No, that's a valid point. That is a valid point. But I'm one of them. I'm a risk taker. So what you're saying is not wrong in terms of the off the field issues. But that's why when people ask me about a Cancelo or people mention a Neymar for the off the field issues or an Mbappe, I'm like, what happens if you get it right? I run risks. I'm like, fuck it.
The thing is with Mbappe,
gamble.
the thing with the Mbappe one, you can always make it right. There's always like, if he's like one of the best players in the world, you can always somehow find a way to help him out and help yourselves out as a team. Eventually, there's always something that you can come to like a compromise. But with a guy like Cancelo, you can always find another Cancelo. But can you find another Mbappe?
Oh, you definitely don't find another Mbappe.
That's what I'm saying to you.
And LFC for the double says, if Klopp loses to Chelsea and Arsenal, should he be sacked? No, I don't think he should be sacked, but I think there should be more questions asked about Klopp, because at the start of the season, it was Liverpool are going to compete for the Premier League and the Champions League, and they fell well short. The way they fell off is Black Diamond. I'll get to your comment as well. I've just started. The way they fell off is ridiculous, and their fall off is not being spoken about enough because of Ahmed's club. But their fall off has been absolutely disgusting. But sacked, no.
Crazy.
But there needs to be stronger questions. But yeah, go on, talk about it, Ahmed.
Bro, like I think again, I know that because of Chelsea, because we've got this new ownership, and like a lot of changes happened at our club, extremely crazy. Like the last, even before like the season before when you won the UCL, like it's been obviously a crazy period. But Liverpool, like since 2020, they've not spent any money to get replacements in. It's only like this season that they've gotten Darwin Núñez, you could say, and the young kid Roberto Carvalho, and you look at their squad. A lot of their squad is aging. The squad is also dead. Like when you play that high pressing football, after 3 years, you're cooked. Yeah. Like you can see that now. A lot of their players, the whole team's cooked, bro. Like Trent is not the same, bro. He's not going to be the same next season either. I think, in my opinion, Trent is going to be declining again next season as well because he's cooked. Unless you don't give him like someone to replace, like another top tier right back to help him out at least to get a rest, Trent is going to be cooked again next season. Salah also, you have to realize he's going to be 32 next season. That he's a ticking time bomb as well.
Oh, facts, 100%. Well, now you right.
That midfield, I can't lie to you. If they bring Gallagher and Mount into that midfield, they're causing themselves more problems than they have answers. Conor Gallagher for Liverpool is not going to work, bro. They're trying to they think Conor Gallagher is going to be a new Wijnaldum. He's not going to be Wijnaldum for you.
Gallagher, I'm with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Gallagher for Wijnaldum, Runner, Mount for the Heathrow Henderson, for Jordan Henderson. I'm with it.
Wait, Mount has never played CDM. Mount can play the CDM position.
Nah, he can play the right side. He can play 8. He can play right centre mid as the 8, man. Get up and down that wing, help out your boy Trent. Let's go, man. I'm with it. LSC for the double, but sacked I think is too strong. But he's failed 2 years in a row. So if he fails third year, Liverpool fans should be expecting if he don't win a Premier League or Champions League next season, then what? Because he failed this season, he failed last season. So he accepting 3 years of failure is the question. Or is it because he brought Liverpool 1 Premier League title and 1 Champions League, they just gonna let it slide? Because if my top tier manager, I went 3 years without a major trophy, I'm looking at him funny. I'm just saying, I'm looking at him funny.
Bro, at Chelsea Football Club, under Roman Abramovich, we never went 2 years without a trophy, bro. You had to get, if you didn't get a trophy 1 year, the next year you must get a trophy, bro. Unacceptable. And like the thing is, bro, getting 1 in 5 years with the team that you've had, they can make excuses for Man City all you want. It's unacceptable, bro. 1 trophy in 1 Premier League in 5 years is unacceptable for any top team. It's unacceptable. You can't make the Man City excuse, bro. You can't.
Yep. 100%. Now you're right. And speaking of that, midnight tonight, myself and Saint will be talking all things Manchester United and Liverpool as well. Yes, and of course, to Black Diamond, he says all constructive opinions are welcomed here at Sarcasm City. Yes, 110%. For anyone that's new here, obviously regulars know this. As long as you're respectful in the comments, we don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you are respectful, not only to each other in the comments, also to the panelists as well. Because I would never disrespect any of you lot. I would never disrespect anyone on this panel apart from Ryan. So yeah, like make sure you lot 100, and I genuinely mean that as well. Make sure you lot just keep respectful. We can disagree, it can get heated and all them things, and we can argue, debate. Just keep it respectful despite club allegiances, please. That's all I ask. The Morpheus the Third, who says, please make Battle of the North twice a week.
Can I just say quickly? Marcel was saying that Wenger was at Arsenal for 20 plus years and never won a UCL. So what are we saying? So what are we talking about here?
Okay, so let's put this into perspective then, Marcel. Yes. I'll add this into perspective because this is something I legit witnessed. Wenger landed, instantly improved Arsenal, won a Premier League. Then I think they lost it. Yeah, he lost because he came in, I think, was it January 96? So they lost the first season that he was in, won the Premier League the second season. United then went on to three-peat. Then I believe 99. He won. Yeah, we won 90. Yeah, because we won 98, 99, 99, 2000, 2000, 2001.
2002, 2003 is when they won the
they title. Won there. So what it is with Wenger is Wenger won the Premier League in his second season, and then he won 2 others after that. Didn't win the Champions League, and people criticized him for that. And that's why Wenger in versus Wenger out became such a thing. Because 1, they didn't win the Champions League, and then 2, he stopped competing for the Premier League. That's why people criticized Wenger heavily. Bear in mind, he had some FA Cups in there as well, and I believe they won a League Cup. So it's not a calm down thing. People was criticizing Wenger, and rightfully so. Klopp is not above criticism. If you go 3 years without, let me repeat this, 3 years without winning a major trophy at a top football club after winning. So let's use Klopp as the example. This happened. I'll let people know. This is something that happened with Fergie. For everything great Fergie did, when United went 3 years without a trophy, I believe it's when Arsenal won in 02, 03. And then did you not win 03, 04, 04, 05?
No. I think it was Arsenal won in 02, 03. We won 04, 05, 05, 06. We won.
Okay. Back to my point is United went 3 years without a league trophy. Bear in mind, Fergie had won a treble at Manchester United, had won multiple Premier League titles, had already three-peated FA Cups, League Cups, and people doubted him. There was calls for Fergie's head when United went 3 years without a trophy. Genuine calls for his head. Go back and Google it, people. Genuine after the success.
Mourinho had Mourinho and Wenger that period when they won the league and then he won the league back to back. Yeah, Fergie was in danger, bro. He was.
Yeah, people talking about him. So all I'm saying is it's only right that Klopp gets questioned. He's now gone 2 years without a major trophy after winning both. He won the Champions League, he won the Premier League. Praise him. He's now not won the Champions League or Premier League 2 years running. If he doesn't win it, third year, you know what I'm saying? And if he doesn't win it next season, we looking at you funny. We are. We looking at you funny.
I think for me, what's annoying me as well is that it feels like no manager should be above criticism. But at Liverpool, the problem with Liverpool is that because he's done so much for the club, that it's almost become too hard to speak about him. It's what I mean. This is the problem, that it's almost like they have like what Chelsea was having under Frank Lampard, under Oli, where he's a club legend. You know what I mean? Yep. I remember what he did in the 98 semi-final, or you remember Lamp's the top scorer in the Premier League. Chelsea's great, top 3 players of all time. You know what I mean? That's the sort of thing they have in now Liverpool. because he won them a Premier League, he's won them a Champions League, he's taken to multiple finals. But now you can't speak on the fact that the club building, the squad building has been poor the last 2 seasons. The lack of money investment in the squad has been poor. Nunes, he's a good player, but he hasn't panned out this season. Let's be real.
And that's legit what it is.
In the last 2 years, you've known since Wijnaldum left the club, you guys have known you had to reset that midfield. You've known since Wijnaldum left, and the club have not done anything to address it.
You're right. That's legit what it is.
It's the same reason why Chelsea fans got onto Tuchel. It's why I actually got onto Tuchel, especially at the end of this transfer window, the summer one, when he was saying we don't need a midfielder, when we could clearly see we actually needed midfielders. We needed midfielders.
Yeah. And LFC for the double saying, I love Klopp, he's done so much, but if we stop competing and keep him because we like him, our standards will be on the floor. And that's legit what it is. He's failed his last 2 seasons. That's a fact. Yeah. He's failed his last 2 seasons. Right? We don't give you credit for competing. We give you credit for winning. Can't forget competition. And I will have the same energy for Ten Hag. If Ten Hag wins, let's say Ten Hag wins the Premier League next season, 23-24. If he then 24-25, 25-26, 26-27 seasons doesn't win a Premier or Champs, I'm looking at you funny. I'm like, you've not won anything major. That's all I'm saying is like, that's how I'm looking at it.
Again, Marcel, what you're saying there isn't the problem. Klopp is actively not looking to get. Klopp is the one that's trying to get Milner apparently to sign a new contract. The club is the one that signed Milner to a new contract. I don't know if you saw that, Florence. It was on the Athletic. Yeah. So that's the one. Number 2, like some of the players the club was trying to get to the club, and what the club has decided to bring in have been better choices by the club as well. So the thing is, at the end of the day, if Klopp says we need midfielders, the club will actually look for midfielders to get. So the question is Klopp saying, I don't want to get those midfielders? And that's what it comes down to. It was the same thing with Chelsea, because it was when the owners decided, okay, we actually need a midfielder after the league games that Zakaria came to the club.
Yeah. Flawless for title contenders, wouldn't you expect a better midfield than Henderson, Thiago, Fabinho? On paper, yes, John. However, look at the midfield that he won the Champions League and Premier League with. It was Fabinho, Henderson, Ronaldo, I believe so. And then Milner was in there, Ox played as well, Keita played as well. So, like, legit, that's what it is. So, yes, on paper, yes. But we can't praise him for winning with a midfield that doesn't look like title contenders on paper, but then when he falls short, blame the midfield. Is the midfield good enough? No. Is Liverpool's team good enough? No. But Klopp's also not been good enough. Whose job is it to improve the team? Klopp's a part of that. Like the same way with my football club, Ten Hag is a part of. He's not the sole guy, but he's a part of he's a part of the reason if my squad improves or doesn't improve. This summer, I'm looking at it like, yes, Manchester United need to improve our team. Ahmed mentioned it. We've been linked with Frimpong. Who do I give credit to? Ten Hag and everybody else involved. But if we only sign a right back in the summer and we go with the same team, I'm looking at everybody funny. Because somebody didn't put their foot down and go, this is not good enough, including Ten Hag, and I'm a fan. But if we don't go and sign 4 or 5 players, I'm looking at everybody funny. You man don't want to win. That's how I look at it. You man don't want to win. You don't want to compete. If you see that team and go, we don't need more. But go on, Ahmed.
The thing is, and Naveen just said it right now to Don Santa question. Henderson, Thiago, Fabinho, last season was probably the last season you could have brought the maximum amount of output out of them. Like every last drop got taken out of them last season. The problem is the season after they're not going to be. It's over for them. Henderson is in his 30s, big man. Thiago is in his 30s. Fabinho is about to go into his 30s soon, in a year or two. Once you suck the life out of them after the amount of games they played, it's like it comes down to squad management. There's been poor squad management at the football club. It's been poor. It's as simple as that, really. Simple as that.
Legit. It is. But hey, great questions, you lot. We are gonna close out this show doing the most. We're here every Monday, people, midnight. There is a playlist for this show on the channel. If this is your favorite show, click the playlist and all of the doing the most will pop up. There's a playlist for every single show on the channel. That is your TV guide right there, people. So you can go and pick your favorite show. Check out the upcoming live stream schedule. I've already updated it. Not till next week, Sunday, which is the 9th, all the way to the 16th of April. So go and check that out. Same on the Twitch as well. Updated it because we're back live today, 4:30 p.m. Myself and Ivorian talking all things Manchester United. So we will be discussing Jadon Sancho, David De Gea, Bruno Fernandes, plus more, plus answering your questions like we have been. But that's the Manchester United show. Then we're switching over to the Twitch for the 8 p.m. kickoff, Chelsea versus Liverpool. So that watch along will be going down. And then we'll be back at midnight, people, for the Man United podcast meets the Analysis at Anfield podcast. Myself and Saint, Manchester United Liverpool show, discussing all things Manchester United, discussing the Liverpool game, plus more. So like I said, all of this is UK time. All of this, what's it called, is all on the upcoming live stream schedule. I actually looked at the geography as well, the audience. And big up to everyone watching from all around the world. I've seen it. There's country, it's so crazy. There's countries I've never heard of on the list. That's the maddest part.
Yeah,
big
worldwide,
up to you lot, man.
Worldwide, man. Worldwide, man.
Sarcasm City, we worldwide. I seen obviously the UK. We got the UK. Obviously, you got Ireland. Obviously you got England, and you've got Europe. I see the Caribbean islands on there. I see
England is also part of United Kingdom, mate.
Yeah. But I was just pointing out, innit? You know what I'm saying? Republic of Ireland joke, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's outside the UK. You joke, man. You know what I'm saying?
You said the UK, then you said England as well. But UK and England are the same thing. You know what I mean?
It's hilarious, guy. But yes, England, the UK, Ireland, Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like Ahmed said, I seen the Caribbean islands, I seen the African islands, Asia, I seen Australia. Big up, man. If I didn't mention you lot know what it is, man. So large up, big up.
Geography's not a topic for you, yeah? African islands.
Before we continue,
African
anyway.
Islands, yeah? Okay, big man.
No, Caribbean islands, man, and the African continent.
Wait, it's the Caribbean island, then he said African islands.
It's late, man. It's 2:45 in the morning, man. Fuck you, I'm tired, man. I need to eat as well. Fuck you, Ahmed. How about that? Top stuff as usual. Flawless cheers. Much love from Malaysia. Hey, big up to Naveen, man. Big up, man. I appreciate it. Black Diamond. I'm glad you lot enjoyed the show. I enjoyed this show. Always enjoyed this show. As much as I get onto Ahmed, always a great show. 100%. David, I talk about Sancho's performance on Man United, so make sure you tune in. That's a whole nother debate as well.
Tune in to talk about Smart Whip Sancho.
Yeah, man, tune in. And then actually, that being said, Friday, the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. So we'll be talking about the 11th place team in the Premier League as well. And Mudryk and Havertz and Mount and Gallagher and then being managerless and all them things there. But anyway, dickhead. Two questions. Actually, two things. One, prediction for today, Chelsea-Liverpool.
I said 0-0. That's what I'm going to go with.
All right, cool. Anything else you want to add before we close out?
Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Give us a follow on the Twitch. And if you've got a Prime subscription, you've got a free Twitch subscription to give away. So you get that to follow us, helps out the channel, helps him out. And all love. And I'll see you guys at 8 p.m. for the Chelsea United.
All right,
we will be Chelsea-Liverpool. And we will, inshallah, maybe they'll prove me wrong and the new manager bounce will happen and 1-0. Never know.
All right, cool. Let me see if anyone's actually live, even though it's highly unlikely. No. So you know what? I'll just send you lot over to the Man United podcast tomorrow. So all I need you lot to do is just hit the like button on it and then close it off. But continue to support, large up. You actually hit the subscriber mark as well and went over it. So big up to everyone who's tuned in. Don't forget, this is available on audio-only platforms as well. I'm going to upload it tonight. So upload it afterwards. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts. Large up to everyone who's listening on the audio platforms as well. To those that are listening right now as I speak. Well, big up. This has been Doing the Most live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Boom.
Yeah, that was A1.
Hey, man, big up, man.
Bodied that. Well done, Ahmed, man.
No, man, no problem, bro.
Bodied that. It was very good. You know what I'm saying? And that. It's even ended. It's not even ended on, man.
Oh, that's right, man.
Is it ended?
I think it's technically ended, but it's showing that it's still live.
Yeah, it's still showing that it's live.
Check on the YouTube. Let me check the YouTube.
Yeah, it's still live. That
it's ended. Damn. He's still live, apparently. He's still live.
It's having trouble connection. What the fuck?
The money Wi-Fi is not hitting again, yeah? Come on, bro.
Even though if the Wi-Fi wasn't hitting, I wouldn't be talking to you, dickhead. What I'm saying in that. This guy is dickhead. StreamYard been messing up.
What's wrong with StreamYard these days, man?
StreamYard been messing up.
Damn.
Yeah, we still know you can hear us, man. We're trying to end now. Let me jump in on this and try to end this shit. The StreamYard been messing up. I'll do this now. Let me check. Good job we didn't say nothing wild, you know.
Yeah.
Good job. We didn't say no wild. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, yeah.
Didn't curse no one out. But hey, Ryan, if you're watching, fuck you, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just put that out there. You know what I'm saying and that. Fuck you, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Hope when you wake up, you step on a plug socket. You know what I'm saying? You step on a plug, sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Can't end this shit.
Can you not? Is it like what?
To
Is it like
CR7, you don't click the close button, you click end broadcast. You know what I'm saying? We'll not keep going till morning. No.
No, I need to sleep.
Yeah. You can bounce for a minute. I'm gonna close this
all right
out.
then.
Big up
All right,
every
brother.
time.
I'll chat to you in a bit.
Chicken. Bless up. Love.